South Korea has successfully completed the maiden flight of its newly developed airborne mine countermeasures helicopter, a major milestone in the country's push to boost naval mine clearing capabilities through homegrown technology. The flight took place on June 16, 2025, at Korea Aerospace Industries, KAI, Station Facility, with an official ceremony following on June 24. The event drew over 100 representatives from the South Korean Navy, defense procurement authorities, military tech agencies, and industry leaders. The new helicopter, known simply as the Mine Countermeasures Helicopter, MCH, is a specialized variant of the Mine, which itself was derived from the Surion utility helicopter. With the launch of the MCH, South Korea joins an elite group of nations, alongside the US and Italy, that have developed helicopters specifically for clearing sea mines. Developed under a defense contract signed in December 2022 between KAI and the Defense Acquisition Program Administration, DAPA, the MCH integrates cutting-edge domestic technologies to detect and destroy underwater mines in coastal and shallow waters. Three primary systems form the core of the helicopter's mission equipment: a laser-based mine detection system, ALMDS, an autonomous underwater vehicle, AUV, for subsurface scanning, and a precision-guided mine neutralization system, AMNS. These systems enable the helicopter to operate effectively in terrain where conventional mine-clearing vessels struggle, such as narrow straits, shallow seabeds, and cluttered harbor entrances. The aircraft's navalized features, such as corrosion resistance, folding rotors, and flotation gear, are designed for safe shipborne operations and have evolved from Marinian's amphibious experience. The MCH is slated to complete its development by late 2026 and enter service soon thereafter. The South Korean Navy envisions the MCH as a key asset in its maritime defense architecture, particularly for safeguarding sea lanes and supporting amphibious landings. A dedicated helicopter unit will be formed to deploy these platforms across South Korea's east, west, and south coasts. Thanks to its mobility and precision, the MCH will complement or replace traditional minehunter vessels, which are limited by their draft and speed. The entire MCH program is part of a national strategy to strengthen indigenous defense manufacturing and reduce reliance on foreign suppliers. The total investment in the program is projected to be around 970 billion won. Of that, 345 billion won has been allocated to development, and the rest will fund the production of the first batch of 8 helicopters. While some domestic critics argue that building just 8 helicopters does not justify the cost, acquiring similar foreign models, like the American MH-53E or Italian MCH-101, would have cost over twice as much and posed logistical challenges due to technology transfer restrictions and differing operational requirements. The MCH's sensors and mission systems were developed with heavy involvement from South Korean defense contractors. The laser detection system allows the helicopter to locate floating and semi-submerged mines with high accuracy. The AUV performs wide area scanning below the surface and feeds data back to the helicopter in real time. The neutralization system deploys small guided charges to eliminate identified threats, and additional armaments such as door-mounted machine guns can engage drifting surface mines directly. To enhance performance and survivability, the helicopter features upgraded engines, optional external fuel tanks for extended missions, and advanced communications gear with anti-jamming capabilities. Though smaller than some of its foreign counterparts, the MCH is designed to balance cost efficiency with mission versatility and ease of deployment from existing naval platforms. The MCH is the latest in a growing family of helicopters based on the KUH-1 Surion. Other variants include the Mine for amphibious operations, the Medevac KUH-1M, the KUH-1P for law enforcement, and the Marine Attack Helicopter (MAH) for close air support, which had its first flight in December 2024. Many of these helicopters share common subsystems such as the T700-701K engines produced under license by Hanwha Techwin and Garmin's G5000H cockpit suite. Common features across the line include crash-worthy frames, ballistic protection, and electronic countermeasures for survivability in combat zones. Export interest in these helicopters is growing. KAI has already signed a deal to supply 2 Sur-Ion helicopters to Iraq by 2029 and is in talks with Southeast Asian partners, including Vietnam. KAI views the MCH as a potential export candidate for countries facing asymmetric maritime threats and seeking cost-effective mine warfare capabilities. South Korea's focus on mine warfare is rooted in its own history. During the Korean War, tens of thousands of mines severely restricted naval movements, prompting a long-standing interest in mine countermeasure capabilities. While the country has developed several classes of mine countermeasure ships since then, these vessels are expensive, slow, and limited by their construction materials. The MCH offers a fast, less manpower-intensive solution that avoids direct minefield exposure and can operate across Korea's diverse coastal environments. Recent geopolitical tensions, such as Iranian threats to close the Strait of Hormuz, have sparked interest in airborne mine-clearing solutions beyond Korea. KAI believes the MCH, with its compact size, modern technology, and affordability, could be a competitive option for regional navies seeking to counter the underwater mine threat.